Hello everyone, my name is Regita Reza Fabiola. In this video, I will present my linguistic landscape project, which focus on housing cluster names in Mutiara Gading City. Table of content. This presentation will discuss 1. Introduction, 2. Location, 3. Question, 4. Data location, 5. Language used, and the last one, target audience. Introduction. My project focused on the linguistic landscape of housing names in Mutiara Gading City, also known as MGC. This residential area consists of many housing clusters, and is interestingly most of the cluster names use English or foreign city names. This phenomenon attracted my attention because language here is not only used for communication but also as a symbol of modernization, prestige, and branding. In this project, I analyze how language is displayed in public space, specifically through housing and cluster signage, and how these language choices shape people's perception of the residential area. Next, location. The research location is Mutiara Gading City, a large residential area located on Jalan Mutiara Gading City, Babelan Kota, Kecamatan Babelan, Bekasi Regency, West Java. This area is strategically located and continues to develop rapidly, making it an interesting site to observe how language is used in urban and residential spaces. Question. Based on this phenomenon, my research is guided by two main questions. 1. What language are used in the cluster names? 2. Who is the target audience for these English or international city names? This question helps me understand both the linguistic choices and the social meaning behind them. Data location. The data for this project were collected by taking photographs of housing cluster signs in various areas of Mutiara Gading City. These photographs serve as visual data that represent the linguistic landscape of the area. Each sign was documented carefully to identify the language used and the overall naming pattern. The data focused specifically on cluster names, not advertisement or billboard, to maintain consistency in the analysis. Language use. In this slide, I found that many cluster names use one language or monolingual, likely English. I also found cluster names that use two languages or bilingual, likely English and Italian. And the last one, I also found cluster names that use two languages or bilingual, likely English and Indonesian. Based on the data collected, the dominant language used in the housing cluster names is English, followed by foreign city names from Europe and other international locations. Very few cluster names use Indonesian language, and when Indonesian is used, it is often combined with English elements. These show that English functions as a symbol language, representing modernity, global identity, and higher social status, rather than as a tool for daily communication. Target audience. The use of English and foreign names clearly targets middle to upper class buyers. This name creates an image of a modern, luxurious, and international lifestyle which is attractive to potential residents who associate English with prestige and higher social value. In this context, language is not just a label. It plays a significant role in shaping how people perceive the residential area, influencing their expectation and social identity. In conclusion, the linguistic landscape of Mutiara Gading City shows that language is strategically used as a marketing and branding tool. English and foreign city names dominate the housing cluster signs to project image of modernity, luxury, and global connection. This reflects how linguistic choices in public spaces can shape social meaning and influence people's perception of place. That's all for me. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope this project helps us better understand the role of language in shaping urban spaces. Thank you.